Hello, I'm Louis Kasner with CR Lawrence, and I'm here on behalf of the CRL Security Screen Technical Sales. And we're going to do a short video here to show you how to correct potentially a problem that you may have experienced. Or if you do, this is going to be a short video on how to correct the cycling of the cylinder and the sliding door. And the sliding doors that we send out may or may not be attached to the jamb, but you may experience if it is attached to the jamb and you can't remove it off of the jamb, or it could be that you can install your door, it will latch properly, but it doesn't necessarily work properly with the cylinder. So this particular door is locked in place, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these faceplates, and that's what you would have to do out in the field, and then we're going to expose the lock mechanism that's inside the door, and I'm going to show you how to cycle this so you can get the door to work properly. Okay, we remove the screws, but before we take the plates off here, this is a snib that's on the inside of the home, and on the back side you're going to see, or the exterior side, there's a plastic plug that goes on the back side, so that's how you can tell the difference between the two. So we're going to remove the face plates off, and this will expose the internal mechanism of the door that we need to work with. Now, this is the point where we need to have a recommended tool that works fairly well. We found that if you use a can opener that is used for opening cans of paint that has a hook on it, and that hook and this handle will let you get into this area that we need to cycle this door. And if you have like an O-ring pick will work, or if you have a screwdriver that's bent on the end, but we need a little bit of this hook in order to get to where we need to press the inside of this latch. So I'm going to show you that part right now. Inside the door there is you can feel it push down, and when you push this down, we're actually going to open up this door by pushing this down, and you just heard it click. So that'll let us remove this off of the jamb, but you'll need to use a lever to unhook it. So we've unhooked it, so now the door's off the jamb. Okay, we've got the door off of the receiving jamb piece, and what we're going to do is we're going to mark where the center strike is here on the jamb, and we're going to take this off, and we're going to use this to trigger the door. So I have one piece that I already have off, and there is a top, bottom, and center on these strikes, and so you want to make sure that it's centered, and it actually says CTR for the center strike. And this actually triggers it, so if you were to push this in to the door, you'll hear it click and lock in place, and that's only latched. It's not really locked. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cycle this now that it's in the latch position, and we're going to depress this piece that's inside here, and we're going to move it all the way up and literally lock this in place. We won't be able to get this off now. And at this point, you can put the cylinder in to test and make sure it's going to operate properly. And you can hear it go back and forth. So, and you can see in the edge of the door that the latches are going in and out at the top and bottom. So now we've cycled it, so you can put the door back together now. Okay, so as we said, you're all ready to put the handles back on, and the door's cycled now, and you shouldn't have any problems with your door, and just other than your final adjustments, maybe with the rollers and that. And you've already marked where the strike goes on the receiver, so you can just put the strike back on in the same place, and you should be good to go. And if you have any questions, you can contact us here at CR Lawrence. Thank you.